No? Okay, now I'm on. I've been told I'm on. That's good. It's all good. It's all good. Good morning, church. That's official now that I'm on. It's good to have you here. We had, to say that yesterday was a nice time. No, it wasn't because of what we were doing, but I enjoyed the stories that I heard yesterday about Deanie. And there were two things that were mentioned, and I told the service yesterday. There were two things that I heard when I was hearing stories about Deanie Warren: community builder and love. And I think those are two great things for a church to have as their goals in life, to share the gospel of Christ. Community building and love. You can't go wrong with that. Are there other announcements we would like to have this morning? We have ice cream.
So if anybody else would like to be an usher, I am short one body, I think. So if anybody thinks they might want to help out with the ushering, I would be very grateful if you would let me know. Number one. Number two, if you want to work on Heritage Weekend, let me know. And number three is totally different. Have you heard of the place in downtown Frederick on East Church Street? It was the old Frederick County Museum, and now it's called Heritage Frederick, and they have displays right now about Helen Smith and Frances Dabb, who are local artists, and a bunch of other stuff. Well, typically, you had to pay a little bit of an entrance fee there. Between now and December 11th, some very generous person has made a huge donation, and there's no entrance fee. So if you ever thought maybe you might want to go, now's the time. And if you need to have questions about it, let me know.
Is it the old Civil War Museum?
No, it's not Civil War Medicine. It's on Church Street right across from the Lutheran Church. It's the old Frederick County Historical Society. And they changed their name because people kept calling them saying, why can't I have purple shutters on my house, which is a different historical society. So now they go by Heritage Frederick. But it's the same building, the old museum. But if you ever had a thought, now's the time to go.
There you go. I have the occasional thought, so that's good. That'd be a nice thing to do. Any other announcements this morning? We are studying the Psalms in Bible study, and I read this psalm to the Bible study this week as an opening, and it's a little paraphrase of Psalm 101 that talks about having integrity of heart. And one of the books that I found that I highly recommend is called The Words of Her Mouth. It's a collection of psalms written by women authors. Some are theologians, some are just writers that have submitted their version of 150 psalms. And I highly recommend the book. It's really very refreshing. But Beth Richardson has written her own interpretation of Psalm 101. I long to walk with integrity of heart, truthful, honest, reliable, upright, knowing the difference between good and evil, following the right path. And yet finding that path has gotten so complicated. I participate in global warming, the destruction of the planet, in my daily, ordinary routines. I usually remember my reusable bags at the grocery store, but what about the dozens of plastic bags I have in my pantry? I can't convince my workplace to stop using single-use water bottles and now straws. It's so hard to choose between the sea creatures and the beverage I usually spill down the front of my shirt. Pull me back, Holy One, towards integrity of heart, that I might find simple ways to make a difference in the world. And, Holy One, give me a spirit of mercy and forgiveness for myself and for others walking this fragile planet. Let us worship.